Hello guys, come with me with building this beautiful lynx habitat. So let's get into it. So yeah, I started out with like a fence, and the fence of course has like a hangover because lynxes can actually jump 6 meters far and 2 meters like right up. So that's why I added, yeah, but that's of course why you add like those hangover things with every cat species, because otherwise the cats can just jump out or climb out. So yeah guys, we're back with another habitat of one habitat wonder. I really enjoyed making this one because, well, it didn't really, well, it didn't, well, it took some time, but not that long. I think like an hour, maybe an hour and a half. So it is a shorter build, but the most of the time just went into the backstage because I didn't go for a square, like a square shape. I went for a well, I don't know how you call the shape, but it's not square and not rectangular. It's like a longer piece with well, it kind of looks like a ship. Like, yeah, it kind of looks like that American bomber that is like fully black and, well, if you're not sure what I'm talking about, you will see the shape. It's very interesting because, yes, it took more time because it wasn't like rectangular, so rectangular shapes are like way easier to build with. But yeah, it was very nice actually because I could have, well, yeah, I could have like did a normal rectangle shape, but I wanted to change it up because otherwise all the habitats are kind of repetitive, and they are already repetitive with like the same wall. But it's like a kind of a theming that I want to keep because, yeah, then you can see that it's kind of the same everywhere. But yeah, it's just the thing that if yeah, it's just the thing that if I get it too repetitive, I'm not really sure if it's nice to look at for you guys. So that's why I just I'm changing the shape, a few habitats. I think maybe the next one is gonna be rectangular. Maybe the one after that is gonna be other shape. I'm not really sure, but yeah, you can see that the shape is start of forming here now because it's kind of going with the fence. So the walls are curving with the fence, and yeah, it looks nice. My from my perspective and my opinion, I think that it is a successful shelter because I love the shape, and the inside is very detailed because the lynxes have their own like little, yeah, room, and they can like lay in the back, so the keepers can't really, well, they can see them but not clearly, so it's like a little hidey place, you know. But yeah, that's just basically it. So yeah, guys, you can see that I was kind of starting on like the midsection because it was very hard for well, it's very hard to make changes to a build because then you have to do things the same, but when you're not used to the pieces that you use anymore, it's kind of hard to know what pieces I used previously and to search them back into the line. So it's sometimes it's hard to like make changes on a build that you already built, but yeah, that's just what normal plant zoo builds are, I think. But yeah, let's talk about a subject. It's about my channel, and it's not growing that strongly. That it before I uploaded like every day, and but then I had to go on vacation, so that was like, well, that was not hard for me, but it's just the fact that if when I went on vacation, I didn't upload every day anymore. Well, I uploaded some days because I had some episodes like planned, but the thing was, the episodes that I had planned ran out in like 2 days, so that's why now I upload one day not, then a day I upload, then one day not, and then I upload again because that's just way easier, and that also is like one episode less. because yeah, if I upload every day one episode, that's kind of a lot. And a lot of Planet Zoo YouTubers actually upload like one episode a week. But the thing is, there's so much demand for the episodes, because yeah, there are not a lot of Planet Zoo YouTubers, and it's really like important for in the beginning of my channel to well to but not well I there is a thing, and it's quantity and quality. Of course, quality, you want quality, but the thing is, to get quality you need to have quantity, because in the beginning you need to know how everything, like when how you use everything, how everything works, how you make changes, how to edit. And that's the thing. Now I'm kind of in the quantity stage, and yes, of course I want to have quality, but it's really important to get first quantity, because then people can like find my channel, and they can watch my videos and that type of stuff. So yeah, it's really important for me to now like put out a lot of videos, and then maybe I can make less videos, or I can even make more, but that's that's kind of hard, because then I need to build every day and then upload every day. And now I'm getting like I'm getting more and more ahead of my schedule. So this habitat is actually, well, it's built like I think 2 days ago, and the voiceover, yeah, well, it's today that I'm doing the voiceover, but I'm gonna upload this one on the 28th, and it's now the 24th. So that means that well, yeah, that means that I'm kind of ahead of schedule, and it's really nice actually, because then you don't feel the pressure of I need to make a video today, blah 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 blah. I want to make a video today, and the thing is, my vacation is kind of ending, but that doesn't mean that I won't play the game anymore. It's just that I'm gonna play the game less, because well, yeah, I the thing is, now I'm kind of recording my voiceover when everybody, well, not when everybody sleeps, but when everybody is kind of getting into bed and is kind of getting to sleep. So that means that it's kind of quiet down here, and that nobody like interrupts me. But the thing is, when school is gonna start, it's gonna be very busy, and I'm not sure if I can record so many voiceovers. So yeah, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do, but I will see. I will try, but I'm not gonna promise you guys, because I'm not sure if it's gonna work. Because of course, it's not the builds that take time, because I enjoy the game and I would now like to build, but it's just the voiceovers, because the voiceovers take as long as the video, and some people want a longer video and some people want shorter one. But the thing is, with the shorter one, there's not really that much to watch, and that means that people are gonna look ahead for a new video. And in there you have like two ways. You have a good one, because then people are gonna search for your channel, or you have a less one, and that means people are not gonna watch anymore, because you don't have the quantity that people want for to watch, and you don't have like enough videos for people to really bench watch, or for people to get into the flow. So yeah, it has two ways, because yeah, of course I want people to watch my videos, but I of course want to have enough videos that people can watch, and that they can keep on watching. So the thing is, with school, I'm not sure how I'm gonna do it. The voiceovers are just a problem, because the voiceover take longer, and they, well, I like building more than doing the voiceover, because the thing is, with the voiceovers, I I need to kind of plan them, because I really have I really have sometimes that I don't have a subject to talk about, and then at like the kind of nearing the end of the video, I get a subject, and then I'm gonna talk about the subject. But the thing is, the subject is so interesting for me that I keep on talking, and not say anything of the build. And that means that yes, I had a subject, but the video is gonna end. I didn't talk I didn't tell everything about the subject, and then the video is ending and I didn't tell anything about the end. So that's what I'm trying to change, and that's why I'm not gonna talk about the build, because you can see that I added like planters to make the viewing areas a bit nicer, and also those wooden panels. It's just the Indonesian wooden piece, like the wooden beams, recolored and then just changed in height and color between the one, because otherwise you would get like really repetitive kind of yeah, well, not fence, like really repetitive kind of covering thingy. So that's why you change the color and change the size and the height. So you can see that I now started on the terrain work. It's just really easy. You just well, it's not really, yeah, it is actually easy, because you just color every, well, for me, I just color everything like the dark soil, and then I go to like add those walkways with like well, those trails, because cats in well, in the nature, in the wild, they just they have their own territory, and they walk that, like, I'm not for sure if they do it every day, but I think it's different for every cat, but they walk that territory every day and check the borders, smell if there isn't another animal, maybe if it's like breeding time, well, they can smell for females or males. um, so that's why you have those trails, because in also in habitats, sometimes it can actually be negative. You can see that a lot with polar bears, because they go up and down, up and down, up and down, same motion. It's just everything the same, not a single change in their behavior. And it's really sad to see, because that actually means that the animal doesn't have anything to do. It's really bored, and just it's just thinking that what am I gonna do, is just thinking, and doesn't, well, it doesn't perform its natural behavior. And that's why you can see that the animals are going up and down in the same motion, because they don't know what to do. They just think what to do, and they can't do anything. So that's why zoos actually invent enrichment, and that's why we have enrichment in the game, because yeah, in nature, in the wild, animals have so much to do, because it's just an open area. They can search for food, that's mainly their objective. They can sleep also, they can patrol their terrain, their habitat. That's everything they can do. But in a habitat, well, especially for city zoos, there isn't that much size. And if they have size, well, you, of course, the animals can't keep on walking the same path in their habitat. So that's why you invent enrichment, because well, you have toys enrichment just for to play, but you also have a food enrichment, and that's a harder way to get their food, and that gets their natural behavior out. So that's why zoos do enrichment, and that's why it's a very good thing if zoos has if a zoo has enrichment, because yeah, that keeps the animal busy, and well, then they're just busy. They don't really, well, they think about well, they don't even know the wild, but they're just busy, and then yeah, they can go to the next day and then have another enrichment. So that's basically how it goes. So you can see that I added in a lot of rocks and those dead like trees that I do in the every habitat, because well, it just adds a lot of detailing. And you can see that I started out with the trees, but I was going for like a tundra forest, but yeah, I'm, well, it's kind of the big tree that you see in the middle was kind of shadowing like the whole habitat. So that's why I kind of moved it to the back and placed like a lot of pine trees, because they let in a lot of light, but you still get the feeling that there's trees, a lot of trees. So that's kind of the pine, like the, well, that's why I use pine trees. and it also gets the feeling of like a colder climate and a colder habitat, so that's where the lynxes live. But yeah, those are kind of, I think I did a little more foliage, maybe the enrichment, but those are the last things. So enjoy the aftershot, guys. Goodbye, and subscribe, of course. Goodbye, guys.